right, so today's assignment, we're moving on to fractions. Now, it's just a little bit easier for me to draw on paper than it is to try to do this on my computer, so hopefully this video is helpful to you. So we're starting with unit fractions. So what a unit fraction is, I'm sure you've seen this before. Let's just say we have, I'm just gonna draw a square, okay? And I'm gonna take that square and I'm going to divide it into 4. Okay, each of these sections, if this is one whole square, okay, each of these sections, if I colored in one part, would be 1 out of 4, right? Because there's 1 out of 4 colored. So that would be 1 out of 4, that would be 1 out of 4, that would be 1 out of 4, and that would be 1 out of 4. That's all that unit fractions is. A unit fraction just means that you take a whole and you divide it up into different parts, and those different parts are all 1 out of however many parts you broke it up into. So in this example, we broke those all up into 1 out of 4, which is a quarter, but you could also do the same thing with like a circle. Okay, if I took that circle and let's just say I divided it like this. Each of these pieces are the exact same size, and this is broken up into 3. So each of these pieces represents a third, like this. So there's one whole, right? This is one whole circle, but it's broken up into 3 equal parts. So in today's assignment, what you have is you would have a question like this. So they're word problems, so you do have to read them, make sure you understand. Okay, so here we have our whole, and it's broken up into 2 equal parts. So each of these parts, the question is going to ask what each of these parts is. This is just a sample question. So one of the questions, it says Scarlett cuts the grass at her grandparents' yard. Her grandparents' yard is made up of 2 equal sized sections, which would be this section here and this section here. So far, Scarlett has cut the grass in 1 section. So let's just say this part up here she's cut. The question says, what fraction of the grass has Scarlett cut? So if this is broken up into 2 equal parts, and if this is the part that she's already cut a half, which is 1 part out of 2. So your answer for this question would be 1, and you would use your little slash sign here, 2, and that's what you would submit in Khan Academy. Now, let me just look to make sure. I think all the questions are very similar to this, though. The most important part is just look at how many pieces you have all together. So it doesn't really matter what it looks like as long as it's broken up into equal parts. So like this, see how it's broken up into 3? They're 3 equal parts. Well, if I put a line through the center like this, it's 6 equal parts. So because there's 6 equal parts, each of these sections represents 1 out of 6. So if one of the sections was colored in, and it said what fraction is colored, so let's just say I color this in, because there's 6 altogether, the fraction that would be colored in would be 1 out of 6. So in Khan Academy, you would write it as 1 with a little, you have your box like this, you'd write 1 with your slash and a 6. Hopefully this is helpful to you. If you have any more questions, let me know. Have a great day.